The approach to teaching in the computer science department in Liverpool is a traditional approach where you have face-to-face lecture and labs and tutorials and so on. However, we also have a vast experience in the pedagogy of online learning. We do have this experience because we have a 20-year MSc degree which has been accredited by the British Computer Society and which is fully online. So the pedagogy of online learning is feeding into our day-to-day practice also for students that are coming on campus. We have various approaches such as flipped classrooms and blended learning and hybrid learning, and we are very prepared in guiding students throughout the online learning facilities.
When you arrive in the first year, the focus is very much on the practical applications of computing, because we want everybody to be able to program, everyone to understand the foundations of computer science. As you move through your degree, we will introduce more research-led teaching, more theoretical concepts that build upon those foundations. In the first semester of the first year, you can opt to take an introduction to programming course if you're not familiar with the concepts, or if you do already know how to program, you can opt to take a module on functional programming, which is a method of programming that you might not have experienced before, and that allows you to stretch your mind, stretch your abilities as you progress through the first year. Software development is a subset of computer science, really. So if you're on the software development program, you are required to do a certain number of modules that push you into how to extract requirements, how to specify a system, how to present your design documentation to perhaps non-experts in the field. Combine all that into a system, evaluate the system, test it, deliver it.
What a lot of people don't think about when they think about the module app development is that, of course, because it's mobile-based, the way that apps are developed is quite different from the way that you develop an application for a desktop system. Of course, with desktop you've got the large screen, you've got a big keyboard, you've got an accurate pointing device, and on a mobile device you don't have those. Things are very different. But you do have access to sensors and other aspects of the mobile platform that just don't exist on desktop, and they mean that the applications you develop are quite different. They work differently, they offer different options, and they're very much a sort of personal experience. Your mobile device is something you keep on you all the time, so the apps work that way. That's how you have to think about them.
Final year projects are a very important part of your degree. Once you start a final year project, you need to identify a topic that you are interested in, and with the help of a supervisor, explore this topic and produce either an artifact or a piece of research that is connected to this topic. So in a way, this is the place where research-oriented teaching happens, because it's not so much research, but so much teaching that happens at the cutting edge of technology, but also a research-oriented teaching where you take the lead of your own research and you bring your project to completion.
Yeah, so a research project, for example, a final year undergraduate project, as done at Liverpool, is great preparation for the kind of independent work one needs to do, be it in industry or in academia. The project sees you lay out a specification, a design for what you'd like to achieve and how you're going to achieve it, and then actually follow through and deliver on that specification and design, and at the end of it, write the whole thing up. And if you can really do this well, you are stood in excellent stead for delivering commercial projects, academic projects later on. It really is excellent experience for the workplace.
Every member of staff has office hours. You can email them and ask if you can drop in. Many staff have an open door policy, so you can just turn up, and if they're there, they're usually willing to drop what they're doing and speak to you. So you can get that intimate one-to-one support whenever you need it.
So the department has several PC labs containing a number of PCs running Windows, a Mac lab, and access to a Linux farm of systems via the networks.
The Year in Industry is an exciting opportunity that we've been running in our department for over 10 years, and it's the chance for students to spend the year after their second year and before their final year in a company working and taking a role either as software developer or a tester or requirement analysis.
In preparation for a placement, we undergo a whole module before going on a placement. So this is in year 2 before we go on placement, and this module we have a couple lectures a week, and in that module you learn all the different skills that you needed, both from the placement itself but also from the interviewing experience, the assessment centre, which is sometimes extremely scary at first because you think that it's quite a different experience to what you've had in the past.
Well, from the academic perspective, we noticed that students that come back from the Year in Industry are more rounded individual, their time management becomes excellent, they're able to manage their own projects, and they shine as developers.
Honestly, if you've got the opportunity to do a placement year, you need to do it. You're going to learn things that you're not going to be able to learn at university. It's a hands-on experience, and the skills that you learn, you're not going to get anything like it.
To find out more, visit our website, register for an open day, or just contact us, and we'll be happy to discuss the exciting opportunities on offer within the Department of Computer Science at Liverpool.